topic. And now this next topic we're going to, I think provokes even more discussion. And I'm not going to word it right. So can you pull it up real quick? Can you pull this up real quick? Because I need to word it correctly. Yes, the dry run. So obviously we all know that a couple weeks ago, we woke up and
Some of you woke up.
Some of you woke up and AT&T was down and Facebook was down and all this shit was down. I love the memes. Where were you during the great AT&T and Facebook outage of 2024? I thought that was awesome.
But see, this isn't the first time some of this shit has happened.
It's not. No.
And it's not going to be the last.
No.
But here's my thing about it, right? So AT&T was down. I didn't even notice. Well, for one, it wasn't even... Oh, yeah. So, all right. So we had AT&T.
Yep.
Right? The big AT&T outage.
Yep.
And then I don't have AT&T. But I didn't notice that. I just saw it on Facebook. Everybody was bitching about it.
Everybody.
And then I saw Facebook was down.
Correct.
Facebook was down, and I think obviously Instagram was down, and I think there were some other platforms that were down as well. All on, guess what day that was?
Super Tuesday.
It was on Super Tuesday, bro.
Sure was.
Now, if anybody who doesn't know, for those of you who don't know, you should know because Super Tuesday is pretty important in the world of
Explain to everyone what Super Tuesday is.
So Super Tuesday is is usually a day in March where several states go out and vote for their primary candidates.
For the GOP.
GOP, or it's just, you've got a lot of stuff.
A lot of
states are voting. They're trying,
And is it safe to assume that Super Tuesday is on a Tuesday?
It's very safe to assume that.
Okay. Yeah. Just want to be sure for those that are uninformed.
Yes. So on Super Tuesday, this past Super Tuesday, you have Facebook and Instagram as well as several other.
So basically, Meta as a whole was down.
Meta as a whole, yeah. But here I want to confirm real fast because I don't want to give you the wrong information. What? Bear with me.
They are censoring you. Just type in Super Tuesday outages. It now appears to be resolved.
Yeah, that was on the actual day.
Yep.
It looked like.
What was the cause of the Facebook outage?
Where do you see that?
Right there.
Nope, that's 2021.
So this happened in 2021 Super Tuesday too.
I don't know if it was a Super Tuesday of 2021.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't think there really was a Super Tuesday in 2021.
Keep going. No cyber threats to Super Tuesday seen. But the ACLU of Alabama has a very provoking headline right there, and social media outages on Super Tuesday impact access.
Yeah, let's for everybody let's see if we can bring this screen in.
I think that's one of the biggest takeaways. What now? And in the comment section, we would love if you chimed in on this. How do you consume your information? Is it through Apple News? Is it through a podcast? Or is it through a more digestible thing such as Meta, like any of the Meta platforms, where you have your Reels through Instagram, you have your stories on Facebook, or you have your Facebook Reels? It's a big impact to the access of information with something like that being down. And again, if you guys are in the comments, please comment what you use to consume your information. And if you were impacted by the outages on Super Tuesday, we'd love to hear some war stories. Because as I understand it, some people were lost, brother.
All right, so here's what we have. We have social media outages for impact access to what?
Critical voter information.
Ooh. Ooh, this is from ACLU of
The
Alabama.
ACLU of Alabama.
Super Tuesday impact access to we urge social media companies to devote resources to training, testing, developing.
So in the second paragraph, it says, on March 5th, 2024, members of our Election Protection Coalition received numerous reports from community members who were experiencing outages on Meta's social apps, including Facebook and Instagram. For this outage to occur on Super Tuesday, the day in which 15 states and one territory hold nomination contests for state and federal elections, raises numerous concerns. These
Sure the fuck
outages
does.
restrict the ability of nonpartisan organizations, churches, and volunteers to disseminate information about how their community members can access the ballot. Social media is a critical tool for nonpartisan voting rights organizations to disseminate information about polling locations and hours. In addition to providing people with the necessary logistical information to have their voices heard at the ballot box, social media is also utilized to inform voters of their rights and protections. At times, these developments occur on election day itself, which requires a rapid response and immediate dissemination of information to voters.
Now, deliberate?
Absolutely.
You think that was a dry run for November?
It absolutely was.
So you think something similar may happen in November?
I absolutely do.
Some water main breaks on Facebook?
I absolutely believe that. It behooves the it behooves the voters to equip themselves beforehand. The one thing I don't like is when people like scream ignorance on things. Getting information is very easy online. Getting information about polling places, ballots, everything like that. You shouldn't need to rely on a certain date. Like Super Tuesday shouldn't come and you're like, oh man, where the fuck do I go?
I agree.
If you really want to vote and you really want to make your voice heard in this country or in your community, you need to be informed ahead of time.
Agreed.
Now, that is not to say that, this shit should happen, but bro, you got to be, if you stay ready, you don't got to get ready.
But let me ask you this. So who?
Impoverished communities.
No. I'm saying, you said this outage was deliberate.
Oh yeah, by Democrats.
You think by Democrats?
Absolutely, because
But
they don't
who,
want
though?
they don't want Donald Trump to secure the They don't want Donald Trump to secure the presidential nomination, man.
I mean, I can think of a lot of reasons why they would say that, but like, who do you think is really behind this? Like, Democrats is very broad. Like,
Whoever
My
is in
neighbor's
Mark
a
Zuckerberg's
Democrat.
pocket.
do what?
Whoever's in Mark Zuckerberg's pocket. Because that fucking cyborg is going to just click the buttons on his fingers and shut it down. Whomever's is in Zuckerberg's pockets. I'll tell you this. X didn't go down.
Twitter did not. Truth Social did not either.
No, it didn't. You know why? Because Elon Musk can't be bought. Elon Musk does the buying.
I don't know. He was pretty upset whenever advertisers started pulling their ads from Twitter before it was X. After he took it over.
Well, I mean,
Because,
he was starting out. He was trying to get a return on investment there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be pissed too. But what I'm saying is I don't think anyone could come up to Elon Musk and be like, "We need you to shut X down for today."
But
Be
you
like,
think
no,
they
go
could?
fuck yourself?
But you think they could do that on Facebook? You think?
Yeah, because Mark Zuckerberg's a fucking weirdo.
But I don't know. Zuck's got fuck you money.
Zuck does have fuck you money, but Zuck also, I'm pretty sure Zuck is a avowed Democrat.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure too. What is his net worth?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
Holy
The
shit.
fourth richest person in the world.
Hey, Zuck's got fuck you money too.
What political affiliation is he?
16.9
169.6.
169.6. Excuse me.
What's his
That's
political
his
affiliation?
2024 too.
How does he identify?
Mark Zuck.
Political affiliation.
I know, I was looking for it. He doesn't want to tell me.
Does he know we're onto him?
Here's his philosophy.
Innovation is the key to creating a successful company.
He encourages employees to think outside the box and come up. All right, but no, that doesn't tell me anything. I don't think he's. Maybe he. I don't know.
Mark Zuckerberg has never revealed his political
That's what I was
affiliation.
gonna say. That's what I was gonna say. I don't think he's ever actually came out and said, "Hey, I'm voting for Hillary Clinton, or Joe Biden." And then he's in the back. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump.
He's probably banging that Mac Miller Donald Trump song. R.I.P. Dog. Here's what's really interesting. Now this is from ThoughtCo, which is a opinion-based website, but during a June 26, 2020 live stream, Zuckerberg announced plans for Facebook to combat voter suppression, implement standards for hateful ad content, and label news content so voters know it's legitimate.
Isn't Facebook going down on Super Tuesday and active voter suppression?
That's exactly what I was just gonna say.
God damn, we're on the
Exactly
same
what I was
fucking
just gonna
page,
say,
bro.
Fuck yeah, praise God.
Hey, and what did he vowed to?
He vowed to combat that and to give people resources to find it out. But it's
Do the
only when he
opposite.
wants it to be.
Do the opposite as you say you're gonna do.
Exactly, bro. He
And
did
you know what?
exactly the opposite.
And then whenever people catch on, blame somebody else.
It's the American way. Blame somebody else.
Seems like it.
It's absolutely the American way. So AT&T goes down too. Let me
Yeah.
see
Oh,
something.
so hold on. I want to bring this up too because I heard about this, but I can't. Hold on. This apparently was on the same day.
AT&T is the largest telecommunication company in the United States.
Look at this.
And they went down. Oh boy.
Let's pull that up. Let's see.
AT&T massive outage. February 22nd.
February 22nd.
And
All
when
right.
was the United Healthcare? February 21st.
This article came out on February 22nd.
Okay.
So I'll bet on Thursday, February 22nd, 1:32. We'll see. All right. So United Healthcare, there was a cyber attack on United Healthcare
Yep.
on effectively the same date from what it looks like. It had to do some more research to verify, but from what I heard, it's on the same date. Regarding the cyber attack, all right, so this is straight from Health and Human Services. Go ahead, read that, Tom. You're a faster reader. You're a better reader than me, bro.
All right. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services is aware that Change Healthcare, a unit of United Health Group, was impacted by a cybersecurity incident in late February. HHS recognizes the impact this attack has had on healthcare operations across the country. HHS's first priority is to help coordinate efforts to avoid disruptions to care throughout the healthcare system. HHS is in regular contact with UHG leadership, state partners, and with numerous external stakeholders to better understand the nature of the impacts and to ensure the effectiveness of UHG's response. HHS has made clear its expectation that UHG does everything in its power to ensure continuity of operations for all healthcare providers impacted, and HHS appreciates UHG's continuous efforts to do so. HHS is also leading interagency coordination of the federal government's related activities, including working closely with the Federal Bureau of Investigations, the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, the White House, and other agencies to provide credible, actionable threat intelligence to industry wherever possible. HHS refers directly to UHG for updates on their incident response progress and recovery planning. However, numerous hospitals, doctors, pharmacies, and other stakeholders have highlighted potential cash flow, scroll down a little, concerns to HHS stemming from an inability to submit claims and receive payments. HHS has heard these concerns and is taking direct action and working to support the important needs of the healthcare community. Today, HHS is announcing immediate steps that the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services is taking to assist providers to continue to serve patients.
So basically, this is a Health and Human Services
Correct.
little explanation, right?
It's their little explanation.
Struggles to recover from cyber attack. So this is on United Health. All right, so they're struggling to recover.
And this is from NPR, too.
This is from NPR. Well, a 20-person practice in Sacramento, California is in a bind since
They
February
haven't been able
21st.
to
CyberTech.
electronically bill for their services. So how's it? So don't services rendered have a time limit on when it can be actionably served to someone?
I don't know. That's out of my wheelhouse.
I'm pretty sure
We
that
will
they
be in
do.
trouble in very short order and are very stressed, she said in an interview. Yeah,
Doctor's
no shit.
offices suck my
We can't
dick.
get paid, bro.
No,
The hack
fuck
company
them.
handles 14 billion clinical, financial, and oriental transactions annually. Wow. So they've been down for quite a few days. California Medical Association spokeswoman said March 7th at Centers of Nordian American Hospital.
These people
calls
cry that
suspected.
they're stressed and shit, bro. Fuck them. I can't stand the healthcare system. Bro, I went in for a fucking sore throat last month, right? Lady comes in, the nurse. She swabs me for a strep throat.
Mm-hmm.
I stayed for 20 more minutes before the doctor came in. He looked at me, went like this to me, and then stuck one of those like telescope looking things in my ear, and then talked to me for 40 minutes because he asked what antibiotics I took, and I told him I bought the emergency gummies and some Alka-Seltzer day and night stuff.
Right.
Oh, you just bought Tylenol. And he went on for 40 minutes about how I'm stupid and how the healthcare system's a joke and how I got robbed. I got billed $400
For him talking, and then
for him telling me that I'm stupid.
and telling you how that you're getting robbed.
He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything.
He's telling you you're getting robbed,
Yeah,
but he's
fuck
telling
you,
you that
Dr.
he's the one
Bowers.
robbing you.
Yeah, he's the one telling me he's fucking me in the ass.
Yeah.
You know? So, like, these people cry poor and that they're stressed. Bro, you know you're going to get your money. You charged me $400 for me to sit there and tell me there was nothing wrong with me. That's a crock of shit.
So let me ask you. So all right. So we're talking about these
them.
outages, right?
Yeah.
Is it a possibility that these outages are coming from foreign entities?
I don't think so. I think that would have broke, and I think that would have been a huge thing because especially in
but
the
all right,
climate that we're in right now, especially
But
with
let's say they
TikTok,
don't. Let's say they don't know where,
they know. And if they don't, then we fucking deserve it.
or let's say the intelligence agencies know, FBI, CIA, NSA, right? But they're like, no. We can't let our population know that.
Why can't they?
What? Hysteria.
There will be more hysteria when they come over and invade. Better to prepare us now and be like, hey, like,
But
they
let's
can get access to this, so we need to arm ourselves now.
But listen, here, all right, and I agree with you. Like, if some shit's about to hit the fan, I would like to
wanna
know, right? But if they come over here, I don't think they really would need to even come over here to do anything to us.
They wouldn't need
Because
to.
all they would have to do is they would have to hack our infrastructure, our telecommunications, our social networks, our healthcare system, right? Our water plants, right? Our water plants, our water treatment plants, our electrical grid, all that shit. All they have to do is hack that, shut it down. As a society, we would be absolutely screwed. We have no contingency if any of this shit goes down. We don't have like an old antiquated analog, way of doing things anymore. Like they basically everything has been eliminated when it comes to like analog and all that. So we have no contingency. If somebody wants to fuck, we don't. If somebody wants to come, how do we have a contingency?
We got some smart fucking kids.
But we would have to rebuild that. We would have to rebuild that infrastructure.
Anthony, I mean, if
listen,
that
we don't
happens, your computer ain't gonna blow up. I'm sure someone can figure out a backdoor way in.
But listen to me. In order for us to get to that point, it will take time, right?
Oh, undoubtedly, 5 years.
We don't have a contingency plan for the immediate.
But maybe
future.
that's good.
That's not good.
Here's why I'm saying maybe that's good. You take this out of the hands of so many kids. Those kids then need to grow up pretty fucking quick and learn how to do things outside. They need to learn how to play again. They need to learn how to fucking communicate
You're
again.
thinking of small shit. Me, I'm thinking of big shit.
What are you thinking of?
I'm thinking of All these computer systems are down, the electrical grid,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. As a country, we will be crippled. People won't have jobs to go to because there's no internet, there's no electricity, there's no water.
There's no bills to pay.
Okay, but nothing's being produced. Now your food is going to take longer to get to its shelves. Now, not to mention that if they hack our shit, they can hack our cars, right? All this shit. So now it's going to take longer for food to get to shelves. People are going to go hungry. Food is going to get spoiled. Because it's going to be in such high demand and low supply, guess what happens then? The cost of shit goes up.
Way up.
Now we're actually going to have to probably fucking fight and kill for our food, right?
Correct.
If it's down long enough, right? If it gets to that point. But my point is you're talking about going outside and playing. Like, it's not going to be playing. Kids are going to be 10 years old learning how to shoot a gun and hunt and kill for their food.
That might be a good thing.
It might be a good thing. Sometimes you got to take a step back, right?
Sometimes you got to take one
to
step
really
back to go 5
appreciate
steps forward.
Right. And you know what that's part of the saying that I've said it several times on this show. Soft men make hard times. Hard times make strong men. Strong men make easy times.
And easy times make easy men.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So maybe we're at that point, where we're soft.
Oh, we're definitely soft, bro.
We're soft.
I'm soft.
They don't want to tell us about these outages because they don't want us to panic.
But
right?
maybe a little bit of panic's good.
I agree, because it's going to keep you strong.
It's going to keep, and it'll prepare you. Like, I'm going to be completely honest, and I can say this with confidence. If they came out tomorrow and said, hey, you know what? They do have access to our shit. We are kind of shitting our pants about it. They wouldn't say it in those words, but.
I mean, they kind of have. If you listen to the right people, they're already blowing the whistle on it.
But I would be like, okay, well, now it's time for me to, learn how to shoot a gun, learn how to hunt with my crossbow, learn some self-defense techniques again. Yeah, I used to take karate when I was younger, but I mean, I was also 120 pounds lighter. Hey, get in better shape, learn how to defend myself, learn how to defend my home, start doing these things, start becoming more in touch with my surroundings, people around me. Right. And I think if they did that and told us, then, hey, maybe it does build a sense of community. Maybe there are people like I can think of like Justin Mixer, right? Buddy of ours. Well, Justin's big into hunting. Justin's big into doing stuff like that. Hey, maybe Justin can make some money teaching people how to hunt, how to build a tree stand, how to do these things. Because
there are going to be opportunities, but
now you guys know, and now you guys are equipped.
There are definitely going to be opportunities. However,
I'm selling my home and I'm moving in with my parents on that big ass plot of land, because I'm going to tell you what, that's where you want to be on a plot of land like that, because you've seen my parents' backyard. There's a lot of room to grow some crops.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of opportunity in case something pops off. We can block that shit off. We would be just fine out there.
Yeah.
I know we would.
Yeah.
And we got a fuck ton of bicycles in that big ass garage. I ain't gonna have any problem making transportation, baby.
True.
I'm gonna be in shape too.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, it'll, the resilient will thrive.
They will,
and they will come out on the other side better.
I don't think it's just the resilient that will thrive either.
But it will take a while to get to a point where society is comfortable with the way that things are going, because the infrastructure has to be there.
Absolutely. It reminds me of a show. You've probably never seen it. It's called Revolution. It was on Netflix for a while. It was an ABC show. It was one of those really crazy shows that had the low budget graphics and shit like that.
It was real similar to that story, or what? Like, what happened?
So in the show, one day everyone's doing their thing and then everything shuts off. And it's about society adapting how to adapt. And Gus from Breaking Bad was one of the main characters of the show. And they later go and they find that they can turn it back on. They found a silo that has the codes, and they hit a button and it can turn back on. But
during that time of outage, I'm sure it was chaos.
At first.
Right.
And it still is chaos because you've got the factions, but people learn to live. People learn to be happy.
They
and
do.
Then they said, "Do we really want to turn this back on?" You know what I mean? Like, do
I
we
see what
want
you're
it back?
saying. Yeah, no. And that would be a great question, especially knowing the fact, like if that happened to us, would we really want to turn it back on, knowing that will be in such a, that we would be leading down a road that would put us in such a vulnerable position in the future.
Absolutely. But if we turned it back on, we come at those other countries with a fucking vengeance.
Or they just say, psych, switch it off again. You know what I'm saying?
True.
But yeah,
the,
I mean,
the nice
I just
thing is it would make stronger people.
I agree. It would definitely make a lot of people
It'd make them stronger.
stronger. Yeah.
Not just emotionally and mentally, but physically. And it would make relationships stronger. You know, you would actually have to spend time with your wife or husband and kids. It couldn't just be on the phone anymore. You know, it would literally be you guys sitting on the back deck,
Mm-hmm.
barbecuing something because you can't cook. You got to barbecue.
Smoking some meat.
Smoking some meats, which we'll be doing soon.
Good. I'm hungry actually. No.
And I mean, it would create a stronger society. Yeah, I'd be interested to see what it would be like. I don't want to experience it.
No, I don't want to
But-
experience it either. But I mean, I've thought about, you know, if something happened, like what would I do? And I don't have a huge plan. I can tell you that.
I don't have a plan. The only thing I know is I would have to man up very quickly because I have a son that needs protected in different ways than other people.
You'd be like, fuck them cars.
Fuck yeah, fuck them cars. Fuck them cars. I mean, because
Now all you care about is putting food in your stomach.
putting food in Wyatt's stomach.
Right.
Fuck
That's what
my
I'm saying.
stomach.
But I'm saying you, as in like you and your
Exactly.
family.
Yes.
Yes.
But with no electricity, I'm gonna have to learn how to be an iron chef with them motherfucking knives because Wyatt can't chew like that.
Right.
I gotta get it mushed up for him. So I'm gonna have to fucking not only become physically stronger, I'm gonna have to become the fucking iron chef.
Or
boy.
become innovative and just, I don't know, maybe you could find a battery and
You know,
figure out a way to hook up a blender to it.
I
or some
have a
shit.
bunch of those power packs that we used to sell at Verizon.
That's what I'm saying. Just
Bro,
if you can find a way to charge those up, find the little solar panels and charge them up.
dude, one of them, I pulled them out like
telling
a
you,
month or
I
two
fucking
ago.
be
One of them
resilient.
still had a full charge.
I don't know how. You better watch the batteries; they're not swollen.
Dude, I could do some shit with that.
Yeah, no, I mean, like you said, or you know, a lot of people are gonna come out stronger. You're gonna figure out ways to do
have
shit
to.
that you didn't think you'd ever be doing. So, but yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching that section. I think we're gonna go ahead and move on from there. We don't want to belabor the point. Think you guys understand. We're all doomed.